Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we have another CGC 25 card return. I'm going to just do these in the exact order. I can't remember. I've actually got 4 of these that I'm going to be recording today, hopefully. So it looks like this one I may have sent in some of the e-readers that I had in my binders. So if you guys aren't familiar with the e-readers, there were 3 sets. You had, well, technically there were more than that, but there was 3 during the WotC era. You had the Expedition, which was the very first e-reader set. You can see right there, that's what that e-reader bar. Some of the cards actually have 2 bars that you have to scan. Pretty much you could take this card and you could slide it through the e-reader that was for Nintendo Game Boy. I think you could play it with Advance and SP as well. But yeah, and then some of them would activate a game. Some of them would be like a little movie. Sometimes it would just be stats. Usually if you had that second bar or if you had to do other cards, then you could activate a whole lot more than that. I've got a few videos on my channel, if you go back for years, where you can actually see where some of these games and different cards are played. Remember there was a Celebi promo where you could get like some apples, and there was a pretty cool Rapidash promo one where you could actually jump through hoops or jump over something. I can't remember what it was, but anyways, there's Alakazam. That's this, like I said, Expedition is the very first e-reader set. You also had Aquapolis and Skyridge, and then these e-reader cards actually continued into the EX era, but during the WotC era, these are the 3 sets that you could get in. There's a nice pristine on the Blastoise. I had a lot of Expedition extras, and I started looking at them. I was like, man, these look like they really had a chance at pulling a high grade, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to grade these. Oh, there we go. We got a pristine on a Charizard. That'll go back into the collection for sure. I'm guessing that little white dot there on the bottom left, you can kind of see it. That's probably what kept it from getting a 10 there. Let's see, we got a 9.5 again on the Dragonite. I'm guessing also the centering on the backside probably kept these from getting the perfect. Usually you can't really, like the front side isn't too bad with the centering because the edges are supposed to be thicker. You can see right here, this one actually has 2 of those dot codes, and really only that top right affects it. If you look at the backside though, you're going to be able to see it a lot more. This is my favorite artwork, got that Mewtwo right there. I can't remember if I submitted any of the Aquapolis and Skyridge in this. I definitely remember sending in these Expedition rares because I just had a bunch of them sitting in the backs. Like I don't really have hollows. Oh, there we go. We got Aquapolis. There's our first 9 on that one. Yeah, you can see it's got a little bit more whitening up top on that top right corner in the top edge. There's the Entei, also pulled the 9. This one not too bad, but honestly 9, I mean, you got to understand a 9 is a mint grade. So even 8.5, that's a near mint grade. Of course, people, they want to get those 10s. That's what I'm going for too. But just about anything could pull away, and these were sitting in my box. There's another 8.5 for the Suicune. This is really similar to the Forever Suicune that we saw on the promo number 53, which was the very last Wizards of the Coast promo. Got a nice Umbreon, a Moonbreon. Somebody told me, because I kept saying, why is there always these moons back there with the Umbreon? And he said apparently they evolve at night or something, so I guess that makes more sense. 9 is a nice round grade. I also get a lot of people asking why I don't do subgrades. Personally, I'd just rather see a nice clean grade. If you start putting in 8, 9.5, 9.5, and a 10, I mean, to me, I don't really prefer that. I wouldn't mind it if it was all 9.5s, you know, if it's a 9.5 grade, or all 9s if it's a 9 grade, but I'm okay with just having the grade itself. To me, that is definitely a preference. Looks like we do have some Skyridge in here. There was an Alakazam. Here we got the Gengar pulling the 9 as well. Let's see what else we have. Nice looking Gyarados. I think I only sent in Pokemon that I kind of liked or were a little bit more popular. I did have many of the other rares and uncommons and stuff, but only wanted to send in ones that I thought were both popular and had a decent shot at pulling a high grade. It looks like most of these did. The lowest we've seen so far are those 2 8.5s. We've got lots of 9.5s, which is pretty cool. We had the 2 10s, the one on the Blastoise from Expedition, and then I believe it was the number 40 Charizard. There's a 9.5 on the Eevee. What else do we have? Oh, we got another 10. Got pulled a 10 on the Skyridge Magikarp. I do have it's 1 or 2 maybe that this Skyridge symbol right here is like grayed out. I've seen that for both the Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge, of course base set. We've seen gray stamps, like a first edition stamp, but the set symbol I've seen grayed out on a few different sets. And Skyridge is the one that was probably the most prominent that I can think of. And the very last card, we're going to finish off with these Snorlax. He looks pretty comfortable, doesn't he? That's got to be one of the hot springs, and then you got the mountains in the background. Is this an actual landmark? Does anybody know? All right, guys, that's it for this return. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun grading these cards, and I should have some more coming out very soon. Thanks.